Well, 2 weeks into VCT Americas, and we need to talk about Crew, man. So, Crew have dominated this entire split, and everyone was like, will this new Crew do something? Because, they brought back Sadak and Les. And of course, MW Zera comes back to like tier 1. Silence comes back from 2G. Dante Deus is the only guy that they stuck to. And it was so questionable that people didn't even to think about uh, like Crew is going to perform at this level. And the shocking part is Crew were disastrous in stage 2 and in kickoff, right? And it is so shocking that now we are seeing this new Crew who are owning. And we need to talk about like every single player that we see on this team. And I feel that they might win stage 1. Stage 1, Crew might take the top seed. They might actually win Masters, I don't know. But it's highly possible that Crew takes stage 1, guys. The main part that we need to talk about is that this guy, this guy had a horrendous previous year, right? He won champs in 2022. 2024, he tried to play duelist. Loud had a lot of issues. He went to Carmine. Carmine didn't do shit. And then he comes back to Americas. Now, he's only playing Omen, but look at his stats right now. He is owning and he's calling. Sadak's calling has been phenomenal. The way that he's calling all of these strats, he's calling fakes, he's calling all of these fights. Crew are stacking, crew are taking spaces every single place that they feel they should. And that is where the entire gap has been filled. That was the issue that Crew had before. And with the likes of Less Silence and MW Zera and Dante Deus being that duelist that they needed, Crew, I mean, I'm really impressed. And I really feel that moving forward, I might support Crew too, because I want them to win. It's long due that maybe like Lessons had I do well. And I'm really happy that these guys, have border champs to Brazil. They might bring us one more trophy to South America. Silence is, the kind of guy that clutches, that has that in him that he's going to give you big rounds. And that's where, Crew has that like showstopper kind of a guy where he's going to give you like a 4K or ace. He did 2 aces, right? I think against Sen or something. So I think that Silence is a big game changer for Crew, and he's really doing every single like flashy plays for them. Dante Deus is kind of a guy who, don't get me wrong, he might be like the top 3 or top 5 neons right now, because what he's doing is that he's not only just like dashing and judging, he's giving team the space that is needed. And of course, you're not going to hear the end of it from me for MW Zera. MW Zera is such a good player, man. And I told this long back when he was in Furia, by the way. Furia didn't do shit back then. But the straight up fact is that MW Zera has amazing mechanics. He's a really good scan. And now he's showing it on a big stage. He owned against NRG and he performed well versus Sen, right? So you have a really good team. Sadak, Permanent Omen, Less Perma Viper, Tantetius, good till Neon nerf. I don't know how they're going to. The only problem is what happens when Neon gets nerfed. What is Crew going to do when Neon gets nerfed? Because Tantetius is like a Neon centric kind of pro player. So I don't know what they're going to do when Neon gets nerfed. I'll be really excited to see. Maybe he plays Jet. I'm pretty sure he plays Jet because he can play Jet. So maybe they just put him on Jet. But yeah, not a lot of thoughts into that. And we have a banger game coming too, right? We have Furia and Crew. This is probably the fight for a top seed. Whoever takes this takes top seed on the right side of the groups. And I'm pretty sure both of them makes to the second Masters. But yeah, both of these teams have the ability to beat each other on a good day or on a bad day. So let's see who's going to win. Until then, yeah, peace out, man.